Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me again. My name is Wilky and I'm here with the next Skillbook showcase, and in this one we're gonna take a look at the Elementalist books. And unlike the prior ones, I will make these into one video rather than two separate ones. So I will be showcasing both Shade and Shine skills in this video. So just for reference, if you wanna figure out, if you wanna know, obviously it's written there that it's only working in Circle Shade. But looking at the title, Practical Treatise is the Shade version, and Theoretical Treatise is the Shine version. So if you ever find one of these books, which basically are identical, the only difference is the one says Practical, the other one says Theoretical. So you basically know which one is which, because obviously you cannot equip both of these, which makes sense because you will probably either run Shade or Shine the Elementalist. So anyways, for Shade Elementalist we have Mind Flame, and for Shine we have Soul Chaser. So we're just gonna go for Mind Flame, which looks pretty much exactly like the base version, and same pretty much goes for Soul Chaser. So we're gonna go for a Soul Chaser damage check first, and then I'm just gonna go into the mass that should probably be coming towards me, and let's see how much damage that'll deal. 23k on the first hit, and let's go for a second one so we have better numbers. 25 and 15k ish, right? And Mind Flame does around 20 on the first, 33, 34 ish on the second. Let's go for one more. Yep. Alright. Those should be pretty good numbers. Obviously my Illusionist has much better gear than most of my other classes, so don't be surprised that once I switch to Reaper S and Demonisher, the damage will be quite abysmal, as well as Physical Towers when I need to equip the Rod. It's not gonna be, so we're just gonna do this one. Like I said, I can only equip one of these Meteor books because they pretty much are identical, just with a different name. So let's go ahead and go for, I don't know, I'm gonna start off with Shade again, and then go for Shine. Is the guild still alive? Nope. Alright, so Shade is casting delay decrease, so it's faster. Vantage change from knockdown to daze, so it's not gonna knock down the enemies but daze them. Cancel possible with action skills during the finishing motion, so you can cancel it. Attack range increase. Additional hit +9 by holding left click during hit. I think that means I have to hit somebody. And super armor during crouch. No, super armor and crouch. That means you have ranged immunity as well as super armor. That's actually pretty good. So let's go for, let's see. I don't want to hit anything. Okay, I did hit something, but as long as I don't hold left click, nothing's gonna happen. So you do actually have to hit. I'm just gonna hold left click and nothing's gonna happen there. So let's see what the skill looks like if we hit one of these jars and hold left click. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Curious about the damage. And for the Shine Elementalist, we have Soul Chaser, casting delay decrease, 1 hit more, additional projectiles, faster projectiles, shooting distance, super armor at casting, additional projectile, and it hits around, no, hit +1 to nearby enemies during additional hit. So I assume it's just gonna hit more enemies. Okay. There's quite a few additions to Soul Chaser. I'm gonna go for Soul Chaser first. Yeah. We had around 25k on the first hit there, so looks pretty identical. There was a 36k crit though. I'm not sure which of these. I think that was one of the small ones. I'm gonna try and whiff these. Oh well. I'm not sure which one was the 36k, but apparently these are quite good at homing into the enemies, because you might have noticed that I tried to whiff it and it still is seeking out the enemies quite well. This seems like a very, very good anti or intrusion, whatever, skill if you ask me, because this amount of homing is probably quite annoying for most people. So let's see what the shade version is. Damage seems to be the same. These additional hits, wow, there is another 150k hit at the end. And the other additional hits seem to be similar to the other ones. Okay. Pretty decent books, I think. I'm not entirely sure. I still believe that Elementalist is probably better off with the Wind Circle thingy and Mana Bomb charge, you know, where basically everything gets pulled in and then just gets annihilated. But I think those are pretty decent books, as well as scaling. I mean, the last hit on the Mind Flame was pretty good. And as I said, the Soul Chaser one of these hits had pretty much double the damage. I'm just not sure which one. Anyways, hopefully you guys still enjoyed the Elementalist skill books, and as always, see you guys in the next ones as well.